Alright guys, it's been a little while, so we're going to get a rabbit update done. I haven't spent much time out here through the winter, so everything needs a good cleaning. But you guys have been asking about the rabbits, so let's get to it. Here we've got Rosemary. Her last litter we lost for the winter day. I forgot to put the floor in her nest box, so I'll be getting her bred. Well, I'll be breeding all these does within the next week or two. But this is Rosemary. She is now a year old. She's given me 3 litters. She's been a pretty good mom, and we're ready to get her going again. Here we have Ginger. She is my least friendliest doe. She's not a biter or anything. She's just really hand shy. And with her, she's got 2 kits that are now 9 weeks old. So they will be moved out to a cage of their own really soon. We gotta empty out a cage or 2. So we'll get that done in the next week or 2 and get her bred. And these kits are from Sage Jr. Okay, and here we have Pepper. This was my old doe, Oregano. This is her little baby. And she is now 7 months old. I think she may be 7.5 months. So she'll be getting bred real soon. And she's out of Oregano. I had bought Oregano already bred, so her sire came out of one of the breeder's bucks. We have Paprika. This is Ginger's daughter, and Cilantro. She is about 8.5 months old now. I had wanted to get her bred in December, and I chose not to because we hit some really cold weather, and looking back, I'm glad I didn't, because we had a harsh winter this year. Not too bad, but we hit some pretty cold single digits, so I'm glad I didn't breed her, but we'll be getting her bred real soon. Here in this cage we have Cadbury, and she is out of Rosemary and the original Sage. She is about 8.5 months old, so we'll be getting her bred really soon. Here we have Sage Jr. I forget his exact birth date, but I believe he's about 8 months old now. And he is my new herd sire. We kept him to replace Sage, of course. Here we have Cilantro. And this boy is a little over 4 years old. I bred him to Rosemary back in December. And the 2 of them produced 5 kits. Now I was only able to breed him to 1 doe that day, so I know his days are limited, but I'm hoping I can get some use out of him one more time here in the next week or 2, and then he'll be going to the crock pot. We have one of Ginger's daughters. She is 5 months old now. We have not given her a name yet. And like I said, these cages, I had a buck in here, and you can see he has sprayed all over, so they need to be thoroughly scrubbed. We'll be getting to that in the next week or so when we get a nice warm dry day. She's 5 months old today, and she is Cilantro and Ginger. Here we got 3 young does. They are 5 months old. These are out of Rosemary and Sage Jr. I really don't have the space to keep all three of these girls, so I'm trying to decide whether to put them in the freezer or sell them. I may be selling them, or try to. I just really need the cage space, and for the New Zealand Reds. But these are some really nice looking girls. I wished I had the space to keep one of them. All three of them turned out really nice. Here in this cage we have two young boys. These came out of Ginger and Ginger and Cilantro. These guys are 5 months old, and I'll be choosing the better rabbit in the next week or two, and I will be keeping the best buck out of the two to replace Cilantro. This is Spice. All these guys are pedigreed, and we'll be getting her bred. She's coming on 8, maybe 9 months. I'll have to look at her papers, but I think she's coming on about 8 months. She was the youngest one, so we'll be getting her bred pretty soon. This is Caraway, or we call her Cara. She is red New Zealand, of course, and she is right about 9 months old, so we will be getting her bred really soon. Here we have Cinnamon. She's a red New Zealand doe, and she is right about 9 months old. And she keeps leaving the camera. And again, we'll be getting her bred really soon. Here we have my red New Zealand buck. He's such a nice boy. He is 9 months old, and he's who I will be using to breed my two red does and my broken doe. I'm really hoping to get some really nice broken rabbits out of these guys for show, and the reds too. And he's 9 months old, ready to be bred. And that is the conclusion of the rabbits that I have currently. Everybody's doing well. They're all really fat after the winter. I feed them a little extra during the winter months so that they can stay warm. So they're all doing well, and they are ready to start the breeding season. Now, if I can catch up with them and get as ready as they are, we'll be alright. Anyway, you guys, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the update. And until we speak again, keep on growing.